Are you ready to discover the hidden gems of Suffolk, Virginia? Whether you're looking for the perfect neighborhood to call home, the best spots to grab a bite, or the most exciting places to spend your weekend, this tour will show you everything Suffolk has to offer. Stick around because by the end of this video, you might just find your new favorite place. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Kaiser, your real estate agent here in Hampton Roads, Virginia. Today, I'm thrilled to take you on an exclusive tour of Suffolk, Virginia. From charming historic districts to modern communities, Suffolk has something for everyone. We'll explore the top neighborhoods, the best dining spots, and all the fun activities that make Suffolk a fantastic place to live. Whether you're new to the area or just looking to explore, this tour is your insider's guide to the best of Suffolk. Every single day I get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you looking to make Suffolk their new home. So don't hesitate to reach out, call, text, or email anytime. I put out videos every week about what it's like to live in Hampton Roads. So before we jump into this tour, make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you're notified anytime a new video comes out. Alright, so we'll start here on the big wide open map of Suffolk. You can see the Suffolk line, that red dotted line that runs all the way down here to the border of North Carolina, and then comes back up around here, right around Franklin, and then right back up here. So parts of Suffolk are right up against. This is Chesapeake, this is Portsmouth, and then out here is Isle of Wight County. So the major roads that go through Suffolk start with Highway 58 that comes here from Portsmouth and runs around the outside of downtown Suffolk, and then goes out here, continues west all the way through Virginia. We have Highway 13 that comes up here from North Carolina and connects right there with Highway 58. I have Highway 460 that runs all the way through Isle of Wight County. It actually comes all the way down from Richmond and runs right here and connects with Highway 58 as well. And then Highway 17, which runs from up here, the peninsula, and actually comes down through the edge of Suffolk right here and reconnects with Interstate 464 right here outside of Western Branch. And as we zoom into downtown Suffolk, you can see right here, so this is Highway 58 that skirts around the edge of Suffolk this way and continues out that way. Highway 460 runs right here through the heart of Suffolk. Turns into Highway 58 there. This is Highway 58 alternate that reconnects right there. Highway 13 that runs right down through here, right through the downtown area of Suffolk, and then continues out that way. Alternate 460 or business route 460 runs down through the heart of Suffolk and becomes Main Street again here, and actually turns into Highway 13 again until it reconnects there. You see Highway 13, also the main Highway 13 runs that way. Up here in North Suffolk, you've got Interstate 464 that comes down from the peninsula and runs right through that area. That goes into Western Branch of Chesapeake. So this is Chesapeake right there. You got Highway 164 that comes this way through the Bennett's Creek area, turns into Bridge Road, and then also considered Highway 17 that runs up that way towards Smithfield. This is also part of Highway 17 as well. Some of the main areas of Suffolk, you've got the Harbor View area right up here. This is called Bennett's Creek here. Driver Station is a quaint little town there. You've got downtown Suffolk here. You've got all of this rural part of Suffolk down here, and then some rural stuff up here as well. And in this area of Crittenden, there's a lot of new construction going on there. And if we look at downtown Suffolk, so this is the main heart of downtown right here. So when we look in downtown Suffolk, so this is the main heart of downtown right there, where Main Street crosses Highway 13 alternate. There's a lot of industry in this area, and then really nice, quaint downtown areas. So if you're looking for, old historic homes, the downtown area of Suffolk is definitely the place to be. On the outskirts of Suffolk, you get a lot of working class residential here and here. And then as you get outside of the main part of downtown, it becomes more suburban in these areas here. Up in North Suffolk, so Harborview is this whole area here. You got Bennett's Creek is this area here. And then some other little subdivisions down in this area. There's also a lot of new construction going on up here in Crittenden. As you can see, Suffolk has a lot of waterfront properties. So a lot of opportunity for living on the water pretty much anywhere in Suffolk. Even in the downtown area, you've got a lot of waterfront opportunity. All of this stuff there. And then if you're looking for more rural residential, this is definitely the place to go. This is the Great Dismal Swamp National Wildlife Refuge. It actually includes part of Chesapeake as well. Now let's jump into Google Maps so we can take a closer look. So you see here that Suffolk is a very large city by landmass. It's actually the largest city in Virginia by landmass. So it covers a wide area. And it's anything from urban downtown to suburban to very rural. So there's a lot to offer here in Suffolk. So we'll get started right here in downtown Suffolk just to start it out. So you zoom in down here in downtown. So there's a lot of history here in Suffolk. So a lot of really nice older houses, historic homes, a lot of really historic architecture, and a lot of nice buildings. So we'll kind of travel down Main Street here to give you an idea of what's going on. So you can see you've got this old American, street front type places, lots of really great restaurants and really great shopping. There's been a lot of progress in the Suffolk area when it comes to kitschy little restaurants. A lot of nice, people are painting the facades of buildings now. We've got nice cafes and boutiques and all kinds of stuff here in downtown Suffolk as you travel down Main Street. Virginia Pilot, that's our local newspaper. Got some theaters. Look at some places that need a little bit of work. You can see that needs new awnings. But there's definitely been a lot of progress here in the Suffolk area. And as you travel down the road, you start getting into some residential stuff here right on the main drag. Lots of really nice architecture, really old historic homes, beautiful homes all over the place in Suffolk. And there's also a lot going on here on Washington Street as well. Nice soul food restaurants. Got a lot of breweries in Virginia. Some of those are here in Suffolk. There's definitely a lot of pride going on in downtown Suffolk. So a lot of improvements have happened. There's a lot of really great businesses and restaurants, local businesses, local restaurants. And then as you get outside the main city area, you can see you've got a wide selection of different styles of homes, various different eras. Some really great, there we go. Some really great colonial style homes. Lots of historic homes. So there's a large historic district here in Suffolk, so a lot of the homes here are under historic district protection. You can see this one's being renovated there. There's also lots of opportunity for that, finding places that need some work, fix them up, make them beautiful, and then reap the benefits down the road when the value is increased significantly. And we also have some multifamily here in Suffolk as well. And once you get outside the city center, there's a lot of industry here. Also, Suffolk is one of the largest peanut producers in the country, so there's a lot of peanut related industry here. There's all kinds of other industry as well. You can see here is a large industrial district. Distribution centers. So there's definitely opportunity for employment in Suffolk, and it's growing every day. The whole Suffolk area is expanding and growing, and there's just no end. So outside of the city center, once you get a little bit further into the residential areas, so most of these areas are very small, smaller homes, a little bit more affordable. So a lot of Suffolk has very affordable living when it comes to house prices and land taxes and all that stuff. So very affordable place to live. And some areas like this over here is a little bit more blue collar residential, but still some really nice homes as well. Look, it's thinner. So very large quantity of different styles of homes here. So definitely right around the Suffolk City Center, there's a lot of diversity, a lot of different styles of homes, different sizes. So definitely something for everyone here in the Suffolk area. And some of these older working class neighborhoods with the smaller home styles. There's also been a lot of investor activity, so a lot of old rundown homes have been purchased and replaced with newer homes. I feel like some of these aren't very old at all. They just have the same style as the older homes. This is a little bit more modern neighborhood. This is probably 90s neighborhood here. You see most of the houses here have that very 90s style of, everything is very similar. There's another one from the 90s. This one's probably mid-century, mid 20th century neighborhood here. Yeah, so basically in Suffolk, you've got homes anywhere from the late 1700s, early 1800s, all the way up to brand new construction, even in downtown Suffolk. So, like I was saying, a lot of um, builders here are purchasing lots with rundown older homes on them, tearing them down and rebuilding new. And then once you get outside of the main city center of Suffolk, then we start getting into more modern residential um, properties. We also have really great golf courses here. Up here in the preserve, this is a new neighborhood that's still ongoing. You can see there's still some houses being built here. These are very modern, very nice single-family homes. We got a new neighborhood here that's in progress, new neighborhood here that's pretty much finished now. You've even got little neighborhoods popping up all around Suffolk. So there's a lot of new construction happening in Suffolk. So if you're looking for a new construction home, Suffolk is a great place to go because it's happening all over the place. And see, this neighborhood here is like 50s and 60s. So you can find small homes for reasonable prices here in Suffolk. House values in Suffolk range anywhere from, in good condition, anywhere from about $200,000 all the way up to $1 million or $2 million, depending on what you're looking for. So houses in this neighborhood would probably go for $250,000, $300,000, as opposed to other places like in Norfolk. Houses in a neighborhood like this would probably go for $350,000 to $400,000. In Virginia Beach, you don't find a lot of this age range, but there are some, and they're about $350,000 or $400,000. So quite a significant difference in price range here in Suffolk, just because it's so rural and so small right now. But it's being built up significantly. So as you progress further and further out from Suffolk, you can see here these are more modern neighborhoods. Very suburban style of living. You do have these smaller city centers outside of the main city center, and these have some really great restaurants and things like that. Mason's Grill and Smokehouse, Iron Chef Japanese, if you like Japanese food. You do have some chain restaurants like Ruby Tuesdays, things like the YMCA, a large Centara hospital. That's another thing that they're adding a lot of in Suffolk, is a lot of different hospital areas. So this particular part of Suffolk, so here's main downtown. As you go out, you got a lot of suburban areas, and those suburban areas generally have their own little shopping districts. And as they add new developments, they're adding new schools too, so that's a good thing. So typically Suffolk schools have been kind of lower on the totem pole when it comes to quality, but now that they're adding all these new neighborhoods and they're adding new schools, they're taking really good initiative to make sure that the schools are high quality. We got another shopping area here with Walmart and Belk, Lowe's. So yeah, a lot of suburban development happening here in Suffolk. Back to that area. All right, so that's the main area of Suffolk. Now, if you go up here to North Suffolk, This area here has seen a lot of development in the recent past, particularly here in the Harborview area. So this whole Harborview area is very new. They've been building this. I actually used to live myself down here in Driver, which is a nice little old community. They even have, a general store and some other stuff. They have festivals and stuff here in Driver as well. But this Driver Station neighborhood, I used to live right here on Carter Lane. And this neighborhood was built in the 90s, and they've actually started adding more. You can see right here, this is all new. This is all new. And then as you get out here, these neighborhoods here are all, 90s, 2000s. We also have a really nice golf course here at Sleepy Hole. So all of these neighborhoods here are since the 90s. Nice neighborhoods, some waterfront property as well. So if you're looking for really great waterfront properties, Suffolk has a lot of that to offer because there's a lot of water area, right? So Suffolk, you can see the line right here. There's a lot of waterfront property here in this area. And most of these have been built since the 90s. Some of these are newer. Like a lot of this area has been really built up, and a lot of these houses were built in the last 10 years. And they've been improving and adding to this little commercial district as well, bringing in restaurants and shopping. You've got a huge Walmart there. You've got a TJ Maxx, a Dick's Sporting Goods, a Kohl's, a nice PetSmart. A lot of different things here. They even added a Chick-fil-A for those like me who love Chick-fil-A. And then as you go back here, you get into the residential areas, and even here they have some new construction happening as well. So this whole area, Harborview, has been just booming, and it's really great opportunity to get into a relatively new home or even a brand new home in some of the newer subdivisions, in a really great place that's really improving significantly. There's a lot going on, a lot of stuff to do and see in this area. And as far as waterfront property, you can see here you've got a lot of waterfront property here. Got a lot of waterfront property over here. So there's definitely opportunity if you're looking for something on the water. A lot of opportunity here in Suffolk to find that at a really reasonable price. So a lot of other areas like Norfolk and Virginia Beach, if you're looking for waterfront property, you're going to be paying $500,000, $600,000, $800,000. Here in Suffolk, you could probably pick up a nice waterfront property for in the neighborhood of 4 to 5, depending on the area. So if you're looking for that waterfront escape, where you have a backyard with maybe a dock or a pier, definitely an opportunity here in Suffolk to do that. And then as you go a little bit further south, so this is Harborview, and as you go a little bit further south, this area here is considered Bennett's Creek, and this area has definitely been booming since, let's see, 2010 is when I lived in that house in Suffolk, 2010 to 2013, and this area, most of this stuff has been built since then, so since 2010. And then there's also, you can see here, there's a lot of really new development going on, whether it's condominiums, so these are condominiums and these are condominiums. They also have like brand new neighborhood there. I believe these are townhomes here. Single family neighborhoods. Really nice houses, 2-car garage, lots of space. So, and the lot sizes aren't terribly small either. So because it's so rural right now, they're developing it with a lot of really nice lot sizes. So you can get a nice house with a nice yard. So Bennett's Creek's definitely a great place if you want to live a little bit more quiet lifestyle, but you still want that suburban feel. You don't want to be too far away from things. Bennett's Creek is great. Harbor View is great. And then once you get, you see the line right here. Over here is Western Branch. I covered that in a different video. And then down Mansman Parkway here, they've been popping up some subdivisions here as well. So Mansman River Estates is a good one. If you're looking for something with a little bit of brick character, this is definitely a great neighborhood for that. So all the houses here are brick. This neighborhood here was probably built in the mid 2000s, early 2010s. A lot of these were. And you can see there's a lot of still rural farmland type places. So also if you're looking for something with a little bit more land, there's definitely an opportunity for that. Crittenden has also been booming as well. So you can see here they've got a really nice golf course and newer subdivisions. And they're adding to it all the time up here in Crittenden as well. And this isn't very far from Smithfield, so you can actually take Highway 17 up here. You can get up here to Smithfield. You can take Highway 17 across the water and get up to the peninsula. And then down here, this is the Great Dismal Swamp. So if you like nature, there's a lot of opportunity for that here. As you can see, there's a road that runs right along the swamp here, but then they got a road that comes through the swamp as well. Lots of farmland down here. We've got a lot of houses down here that are huge lot sizes, not very close to your neighbor at all. So if you're needing something with a little bit more land, there's definitely a lot of that here in Suffolk, down these little rural roads. And Suffolk is really close to the North Carolina border as well, so there's some you can see there's a lot of properties down here with huge lots. It's also a lot of farmland, so like this house owns this farm and probably this too, and then you've got some other smaller houses on smaller lots. So like this one is probably about this size. This one's right here, that's the lot for that one. So definitely if you're looking for rural living, lots of space, there's a lot of that here in Suffolk, as well as new construction. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of living in Suffolk, and one of the pros is definitely all the space that you have here, and there's also a lot of new construction. So if you're someone who wants a newer house that hasn't been lived in before, there's definitely a lot of opportunity for that here. Lots of new construction subdivisions going up pretty much everywhere. In fact, when I pulled the MLS for new construction in Suffolk, there are 217 active listings in Suffolk for new construction, and they're all over the place, all the way from up here in harbor view all the way down here into the rural areas. So there are local builders that buy lots and build houses and then sell them. There's also a local builder that will you find the lot, they'll purchase the lot, they'll build the house, and then they'll sell it to you just like if they were a new construction builder, like if they're building a new construction neighborhood. So you don't have to do any of the buy the land with cash and then get a construction loan and all that other stuff. They'll do all of that for you and then just sell it to you with a regular mortgage, so you don't have to worry about that. So we have opportunities for that here. We have new construction, local new construction builders. We have some of the national new construction builders, but Suffolk is booming as far as new construction is concerned. So if that's what you're looking for, Suffolk is definitely a good place to be. And as you can see, it's not very far from anything. So if you live in downtown Suffolk or even up here, you're very close to, so this is western branch of Chesapeake, this is Portsmouth, this is Chesapeake proper. You've got Norfolk right here, you've got Virginia Beach right here. So you can actually get from downtown Suffolk to Norfolk in about 30 minutes. If you're wanting to go to Virginia Beach, like the ocean front, then you're looking at probably closer to 45 to an hour. But you don't have to go to the ocean front to get to the beach. You can go up here to Ocean View area of Norfolk, which also has public beaches, or even this area of Virginia Beach as well. So there's opportunity to live here and be close to a lot of things. So if you want to live rurally but want to have more urban lifestyle, you've got Portsmouth and Norfolk not too far away. If you want to live a suburban lifestyle for a lower price than you would in like Chesapeake and Virginia Beach, Suffolk has it in spades. So there's all kinds of opportunity here in Suffolk. So if you want to make this place your new home, reach out and give me a call, and we'll definitely find you a place, whether it's new construction, historic homes, whatever the case may be. Suffolk has a lot to offer, and it's only going to get better and better. And as it gets better and better, the property values are going to continue to go up. So it's a good time to get in now at the low property values, because when they start picking up, you're going to build a lot of equity that way. If you're loving this content and want to see more tours, tips, and insider information on living in Hampton Roads, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. And if you're looking to make Suffolk your new home or just want to learn more, don't hesitate to call, text, or email anytime. I'd love to help you find your perfect spot in Suffolk. Thanks for joining me on this tour of Suffolk. I hope you enjoyed exploring all the amazing places to live, eat, and play. If you have any questions or want more information about anything you saw today, drop a comment below or reach out directly. I'm here to help. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out my other videos where I take you on a deep dive of other parts of Hampton Roads. Until next time, I'm Chris Kaiser, helping you find your way home in Hampton Roads, Virginia.